Hello my lovely Trails fans, welcome back to our next episode of Trails from Zero. Alrighty, so before we get back to things in Crossbell, I just remembered we didn't actually check out the Belguard Gate as well. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Crossbellans not only have trains but buses too. I'm so jealous of how convenient things are here. If only they built a train station and had bus stops near my house. If they did, I'd become the Crossbell whenever I had the chance. He's so late. Maybe I should leave him behind and head on to Crossbell City. Occasionally we see tourists from Erebonia attempt to walk to the city staying on the highway. The majority of them are spoiled rich guys who don't understand how harsh the highway can be. We essentially did the same thing when we hiked to Amorica Village. His statement was painfully true. I bet the commander is in a nice, cool room now, enjoying himself on the state's coin. We're the ones who have to skip the festivities and work. That guy just infuriates me to no end. Okay, so what are my quests I still need to do? Stalker and then the main quest. Okay. As of now, I don't have anything unusual to report. Huh? Where'd she go? I even told her to wait here while I grabbed a quick bite to eat. Probably the girl waiting by the sign. Phew, I think I survived rush hour. My whole life I've heard people talk about how straightforward and solemn the Erebonian people are, but I guess they also love festivals. Whenever I go on sightseeing trips, I always have to check out the local cuisine. I wonder what sort of food awaits me in Crossbell. Yesterday, Stella put a little bit of extra fruit on my plate. Is she trying to send me a message? Something like, do your best today, okay? I'm pretty sure she does that for everyone, man. Can't a guy dream, Randy? Yesterday, when I put some fruit in the soldiers' meals as an extra treat, a bunch of them came and thanked me afterwards. I don't see what's wrong with treating them to something nice every once in a while. It's probably going to cut into our profit margin, though. It looks like I still have some time before the next bus arrives. My stomach's growling too. Yeah, I'm going to get some food real quick. I'm always hearing the soldiers complain about that commander of theirs. Hey, I can't blame them. I hate that high and mighty attitude of his too. If he at least knew how to hold a rifle properly, maybe he'd be bearable, but the only thing he's good at is barking out orders. Well, isn't that what a commander's supposed to do? Where the heck am I? Well, whatever. While I'm here, I might as well explore. Phew, I don't particularly dislike paperwork, but it can be tough. Well, of course it is. The warrant officer Mirielle I know is a warrior, through and through. When it comes to combat, she's one of the best Belguard Gate has to offer. Not a single one of the guys out here stands a chance against her. Sitting in a chair and filling out papers all day is way too dull for a gal like you. Ah, you make it sound like I'm some sort of musclehead. Oh, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. Those compliments came right from the sincerest place in my heart, I'll have you know. Can you just leave me alone? Oh, Randy. Maybe these girls would like you more if you just settled on flirting with one of them instead of all of them. Phew, good thing this place is finally starting to settle down. Just a little while longer and all we'll have to worry about is guarding the border. Whoa, one wrong step and I'll fall to the bottom of the canyon. Ah, this is frickin' nuts. You know, I am gonna kinda miss this art style once we're done with this and the next game. Brood said he needed a smoke, so I volunteered to watch the border alone. Normally that's not allowed, but the commander isn't here. It'll just be our little secret. I know it's my job, but watching the same scenery every single day can get boring. Just something very nostalgic about this art style and how much it kind of leaves to the imagination. Because you see like those big canyons and stuff out in the background, and even though you know from a game design perspective there is nothing behind that, there is nowhere to go, it still makes you imagine like the possibilities that could be behind that fake wall in the background. That there's just some kind of secret quest or something that you can do that will take you beyond the normal borders of the game. Alright, so this should be our next destination. Today's actually Arkanseal's day off. That didn't stop Ilya and Risha from showing up for practice though. Those two live for the arts. There should be someone here to give us a job. Oh, hello everyone, welcome to the Arkanseel Theatre. Are you here to visit Ilya? She's in the hall with the troop leader and Risha. Well, hey there, it's my favourite little guy. How's it going? Long time no see, everyone. I'm so sorry. I think we were too absorbed in our own conversation. My apologies as well. Our enthusiasm becomes unchecked during practice. It's been a while, everyone. I hear everyone loves your new production. Well, obviously, it's only natural for us. I actually noticed that you came to watch us on our opening day, Lloyd. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh right, I've just happened to be tagging along with Cecile. Your performance was phenomenal though. I already knew Ilya was something else, but I've become a huge fan of Risha too. Oh please, you're embarrassing me. My, the two of you have gotten awfully close now, haven't you? Maybe I should let Cecile know her little bro is putting the moves on my co-star. The moves? What moves? Hey, Ilya, I swear. How fortunate for you, Lloyd. The rest of us have not had the privilege of watching the show as our tickets offer next week. Not only that, but you got to watch Arkanseel all alone with Cecile. Just the two of you in a dimly lit theatre, watching a mesmerising play together. Damn it, I'm so jealous. It's okay, you two, calm down. Even though he is a shameless flirt, trying to win over Risha so soon after being with Cecile. What'd I do to deserve this? Sure, I'll admit I'm guilty for going to see the play before you guys, but Little brother 1%er. Please, I'm begging you, stop. My favourite little guy has it hard. I'm sure if I were to throw my hat into the ring too, we'd have plenty of fascinating reactions. My life isn't your plaything. Now, I think you've all had enough fun already. Don't tease him too much, Ilya. I doubt he can handle it for much longer. Yeah, I'll hold off for now. So anyway, what brings you guys here today? We have a bit of time to relax, so would you like to have some tea? Thanks, but no thanks. We're here on business. You sent us a support request, right? Oh right, I had completely forgotten. Sorry about this. It started with the three of us discussing the matter. It somehow just ended up turning into another practice session though. Huh? What you guys talking about? Get your head out the clouds, Ilya. We're discussing the Stalker you told us about last night. Oh, that little thing. Did you really have to bug them about it? It's not like there was any harm done, so we may as well ignore the whole thing. Man, you've gotta hand it to her. Total nerves of steel to be unfazed by a stalker. That's not a hint of worry on her. Though, as another woman, I find it hard to believe she isn't feeling uneasy. I'm sorry, we may be calling them a stalker, but it could just be an overzealous fan for all we know. Right, we only heard about it ourselves last night when Ilya told us. Despite what they say, those two seem worried. Well, I think it'd be best to start by calming down a bit. I'd appreciate it if you could give us an overview of the incident. Okay, allow me to explain. Would that be okay, Ilya? Well, I suppose since he's here. Alright, Risha, go ahead and tell him. Right. The incident in question took place about a week or two ago. The stalker in question first started showing up around her home. He'd typically loiter around outside, but in the last few days, he's apparently even been spotted entering the apartment. I see, so he's been staking out the area then. The thing is, neither Risha nor I have actually seen him firsthand. How do I put this? I just get this feeling someone's watching me every now and then. It's just a feeling though. Our culprit must be pretty stealthy if he's watching Ilya all the time and not even she's spotted him. Isn't Ilya's home address private information though? Yes, of course, we never reveal our employees' addresses to the public for safety reasons. Even so, our stalker has managed to figure out where Ilya lives. Going off your story though, it sounds like there have been some witnesses, yeah? Did they see anything that could identify the guy? According to a bystander, he was described as a short boy, maybe around 14 or 15 years old. His face was well hidden thanks to a hat, so we don't have any further information. Sounds like just some obsessed fanboy to me. Fan or not, he's clearly gone too far. We can't deny the fact that the stalking could escalate into something more. I feared as much too. We trust your abilities, so we were hoping you could put a stop to this before it goes any further. Oh yeah, I just remembered something. Did you enter my apartment yesterday, Risha? Kinda had a sneaking suspicion that some of my stuff had been rearranged. You're the only one with a spare key, right? Oh no, that can only mean one thing, Ilya. This is bad, really bad. Don't tell me he's already broken into your house. If it's true, then the situation is much more dire than we first suspected. There's no time to lose then. Please do something about this immediately. Man, you sure love to freak out about nothing. It's not like I have anything scandalous sitting around at home anyway. You're missing the point, Ilya. Seriously. I really wish to avoid reaching the same level of publicity we had with the Yin debacle. And it'd be even worse if our culprit turns out to be a die-hard fan. If it's possible, I'd like for you to have him cease the stalking confidentially, and if it's not possible, then please arrest him. Could you help us, please? I understand. We'll accept your request. This could grow into something more dangerous if we let it continue to brew. Thank you kindly. We'll be counting on you to resolve this. At least we know where our stalker likes to hang out, yeah? I figure the guy will walk right into our hands if we stake the area out. If that's the plan, then do you want to borrow the key to my place? It'd probably be a bit more convenient to use it as a base of operations, yeah? Are you sure that's okay? Fine by me, my friends. I'll just keep Risha's spare key on me. Oh, by the way, I live in an apartment complex by the name of Villa Raisins over on West Street. Oh right, that high-end apartment building. Your room was on the top floor, right? Yep, right you are. Here you go, the key. I'll be sure to keep it safe. I'm sorry everyone, I would love to be able to help you out with the case, but he probably recognizes me since I'm always with Ilya. If I'm there, he'll know something's up. Don't worry about it, Risha, just leave the investigation to us. You can fall back with Ilya and the rest of the troop while we do our job. Okay, will do. Will you contact us if you manage to catch the culprit? I'll grab Ilya and come running. Not a problem. Risha becomes notably more vigilant when it comes to matters concerning Ilya. Anyways guys, let's head there immediately. Yes, let's. Right, let's go give the starstruck fan a little taste of reality. The top floor of Villa Raisins. Ilya's room should be up there. Should we investigate inside her room first off? Definitely. Let's head on up. People will be out enjoying the festivities, but my custodial duties will carry on. I'm taking a vacation day for the last day of the festival to go watch Arkanseal's new play. Alright, key should... What's the matter, Lloyd? Sorry, something caught my eye. Check it out, scratches from a lockpick. They're small, but they're there. Whoever opened it must be relatively skilled. Shall we take this as confirmation that someone broke into the apartment? I'd say so. That just means we have to catch him even faster. Yeah, or else we run the risk of our stalker making his next move. Let's give this investigation everything we've got, for Ilya's sake. You said it, pal. Wow, the penthouse of a fancy apartment building is just as impressive as I dreamed. True, only someone like Ilya could possibly afford to live in such a big place by herself. But isn't this place a little dirty? Scattered clothes and empty wine glasses. I can only assume that this was Ilya's doing, not the stalker's. I always thought Ilya was an interesting character. Something like this isn't too surprising, honestly. I gotta admit, as a fan, it's a little disappointing. Anyway, let's try searching for any traces the culprit might have left behind. Our end goal is to catch him and keep him from messing with Ilya ever again. We should proceed with caution for the initial investigation though. Right, we only have vague testimonies to fall back on in a case like this. If we don't catch the stalker in the midst of the act, he can simply feign ignorance. True, this is turning into a real pain in the ass. In order to catch him, I would like to begin with examining his criminal profile, behaviour, and uncovering his infiltration route. That's a good start. We should question the apartment residents while we're at it. May as well scope out the layout of the building too. Are you ready to go dig up some clues? Alright. Wine glasses and bottles are scattered across the apartment. All that's left in the bottles are a few drops of wine. Did she stay up all night drinking? Well, I've heard that Ilya Plater is a pretty heavy drinker. Wouldn't be surprised if this much was just another evening for her. Wow, that's a little scary actually. Various clothing is messily strewn about on the bed. These are all brand name clothes and yet complete and utter disarray. Looks like she just dumped them all here this morning and left everything as it is. Yep, it's not hard to imagine the chaos of her getting ready to go to work. Okay, let's try to get some answers. Excuse me, do you have a moment to talk? The SSS asked for information about the stalker. I've heard rumours about this stalker. As the caretaker of this building, I've been extra careful myself. Have you ever actually seen him? I come here every day, but I haven't seen anything definitive just yet. I do think I caught a glimpse of them the other day though. I saw a young man covering his face with a hat. He disappeared too quickly before I was able to catch any details. Are you able to recall any other defining features? Let me think about it for a second. The only thing I can say for sure was that it was strange how not a single thing about him stood out. His appearance was so unremarkable that I can't recall anything about him. A total average Joe, huh? This matches up with Risha's statement well enough though. The SSS asked for information about the stalker. The stalker, eh? Yeah, I've heard some rumours about him. I'm usually cooped up in my home, so I haven't run into them yet. I have heard the occasional weird noise though. I can sometimes hear somebody rummaging around upstairs in the middle of the day. But as far as I'm aware, whoever lives on the third floor is usually away at work all day. Do you recall when you started hearing them? As soon as the anniversary festival started, so in the last 2 or 3 days I'd say. What could he have been doing inside of Ilya's room? I'm not sure, but there doesn't appear to be any evidence of property damage or tampering with her belongings. Huh? There's a stalker? That's frightening. I do head out quite often to go shopping, but I can't say I've seen anyone suspicious. Do you usually shop during the middle of the day? That's right, I have a pretty consistent routine and always leave at the same time. Our stalker is striking when most people are out of the house. Yeah, he's avoiding the busiest hours inside the building. We've got a crafty one on our hands. But for Adios' sake, can't we eat out for lunch at least? No, I already prepared our lunch this morning, so quit your complaining and just eat. Did we just walk into the middle of a storm? Excuse us, do you have a moment? A stalker, you say? That sounds like a problem to me. Have you tried consulting the police? Wouldn't it be better to contact the Bracer Guild? Our police force acts far too slowly. I take it you don't have any information? I suppose I don't. I spend most of my time relaxing on the sofa out in the entrance, but can't say I've ever spotted any suspicious people. Are you sure you aren't just imagining it? Hold on, what'd she just say? She didn't see him come in from the main entrance. Does that mean what I think it means? That means he's coming in through the side entrance though. What the? Fresh scuff marks are on the handrail. What's going on, Lloyd? Come check this out. There are scratch marks on this surface. I don't think they were caused by a random passerby. The scratches are facing inwards. If you think about it logically, the back door is an ideal entry point to sneak into the building. Good thinking, Teotop. You could sneak past the main entrance using this alleyway. If they were able to avoid the main entrance, that would explain the lack of witnesses. Okay, I think this should wrap up our investigation. Let's head back to Ilya's apartment and sort through the details. Aye aye, time to start stitching our master plan together. I think we've got a basic idea of his profile and entry route now. Indeed, the culprit who was seen wearing a hat seems to be quite cautious, and he's been sighted inside the building with greater frequency as of late too. According to what Ilya told us, nothing was stolen, but that's weird as hell. What's the point of breaking in if you're not taking anything? Actually, anyway, I think we figured this guy out. His entry route must have been the building's back entrance, yeah? It looks that way. We can try to catch him by surprise with the info we found. Mind hearing me out, guys? Did you come up with another plan, Lloyd? I think so. Even if our culprit is a teenager, we can't afford to let our guard down. Therefore, I want to take steps to make sure we can catch him in the act. Okay, all of the hallways should be squeaky clean now. Oh darn it, tomorrow's parade changed the trash pickup schedule, didn't it? I better warn Kendall while I still have the chance. The boy produced a thin wire from his pocket and gracefully slid it into the keyhole. Heh, piece of cake. I'm sure today will be the day. Ugh, gross, this place never gets any cleaner. Ugh, does she always drink this much? Her poor liver. Man, this place is so dirty, I don't know if I even want to steal anything. What looks expensive? Nope, not this. She'd probably freak out if this went missing. I'd prefer if she had a safe I could rummage through, or freeze. Who? What? I was wondering what kind of kid our stalker would be, but he really is young, isn't he? Well, we have observed the crime for ourselves. It is time to cooperate with us and come quietly. You were waiting for me? Crap, I screwed up big time. Sorry, bud, you ain't going nowhere. You've hit a dead end. Might as well give up and surrender while you can. Shut up, you'll never catch me. I hate you guys and everyone like you. The hell? Quick little guy, ain't he? Randy, focus. Follow him. Got it. The boy left the door wide open. Ha, idiots. Just tried to catch me. Did you find him? No luck. No one saw him on the street. How strange. Ha, you think you can catch me that easily? The city's filled with a bunch of useless idiots. Just you wait, I'll have my revenge. Huh? Your revenge is gonna have to be put on hold. We figured out your usual routes. Looks like we won this little game of cat and mouse. Damn it. Why won't you give up already? Whoa, watch where you're grabbing, you dumbass. Let go of me. No can do. You broke the law. Hey, calm down, will you? Damn it! Ouch! Hey, watch where you're swinging. Just how much energy does this kid have? Wait, you're the guys from before. This was all a setup. Keeping up the charade was tiresome. Your swift movements managed to catch us off guard, but our plan still worked out in the end. Yeah, but... Something about this ain't adding up. Witnesses told us the culprit was some guy in a plain get-up. You look a bit more rough around the edges than we were expecting. Huh, and you don't seem to be from Crossbell either. So where are you from, I wonder? Your crimes match the description of a burglar more than an obsessed fan. Well, let's see what he has to say for himself. We'll find out about his circumstances then. Hey, will you just calm down already? Stop it. Let go. Let go of me, you jackass. The Special Support Section quickly contacted Ilya and informed her of the stalker's arrest. The boy kept struggling, but as if resigning to his fate, soon quietened down. So you're the stalker, are you? Shorter than I was expecting. You aren't from around here, are you? Right, it looks like he's from a slum near the border. That's all we got out of him, though. We don't know his motive, let alone his name. I see. So out with it. Why all the stalking? Something you want from me? That's not it. I just wanted to harass you a little, that's all. Harass her? Why? As if you people could ever understand. You live in such fancy places and never have to worry about your next meal. People like you could never understand how it feels to live in a dump for most of your life. Oh. After I came to Crossbell, I saw it time after time after time. Everybody living here is rich. They foolishly party all night, throwing away Mira like it's worthless. Ugh, crap like that pisses me off. They're all scum. But they all agreed that going to watch Arkansas was their favourite pastime, so I snuck in one time. You did? So you saw Arkansas, no, Ilya's performance. Yeah, I hate people who get to casually live their lives without any worries. But I hate you the most. You prance around on that beautiful stage dressed up like you're part of Amazing Worlds. You just stand there dazzling, knowing it's unreachable for a person like me. I know that there's no chance I'd ever get there. I know I never would. I could work my entire life and never even have enough for a single ticket. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I can get there someday. You can't. So that's why you did it. You came to Crossbell, and after seeing Ilya perform, well, I can only imagine what a culture shock it was for you. I think I understand where you're coming from. You're not wrong. There are certain parts of Crossbell that are as you described. It can be a dark, overpowering city at times, an oppressive metropolis that feeds off the misery it brings to its citizens. That may be, but you still have to take responsibility for your actions. Ilya. What do you do? I'm Ilya Plater. What's your name? Sully. Sully. I like it. Well, Sully, I'm going to make you work as my assistant at the theatre for a while. It's not like you can pay me back with Mira, can you? Oh, I'll see to it that you'll work your share. What? What are you talking about, Ilya? Sorry, Lloyd. I know you went the extra Selge to capture him and everything, but how about you let me take care of my stalker for the time being? Well, that was one heck of a fast acquittal. Oh well, there's not much we can do about it if Ilya insists. Let's see now. Ilya gave the boy a few pats on the shoulder. What do you think you're doing? Aha, I knew it. It'd be better if you grew a few more muscles here and there, but... I gotta be honest with you, Sully, you've got a lot of potential. With the right training, you could become an amazing dancer. Huh? Why me? Now that you mention it, that agility was nothing short of impressive. True enough, your footwork was pretty damn good too. You might be onto something here, Ilya. So it's decided then. From here on, you'll be living here with me. No ifs, ands or buts about it. But that's... How very much like Ilya. You know, I basically went through the same thing. I was forced into staying with her for a while. That's how it happened. Good thing we called Ilya. She diffused the situation way better than we ever could have. Indeed. Straighten up, no complaints. But I haven't even said yes yet. Oh, are you guys leaving already? You can always stay and have some tea. I appreciate the offer, but we still have some work to take care of. Oh right, here's your key. You'll probably need this. Who needs a key when I have Sully with me? Thanks for the help, little guy. Be careful on your way back, okay? You have my thanks as well. You're always so reliable. Of course. See you around, Risha. We'll leave Sully in your care, you two. We may have solved the case, but you would be wise to pay more attention when locking your door. I'll second that. Anyway, if you need help with anything else, you can always count on the SSS. See you later, Sully. Don't do anything like this again, okay? It's your obligation as a man to make sure you pay back your debt. I knew it. I hate you, after all. Huh? What'd I do? I'm a girl, you moron. How much longer do you intend to insult me? You're infuriating. You're a what? You don't say. Well, I guess you do have some girly features. You did not notice until now either, Andy? How'd you make that mistake, you two? Isn't it obvious? Oh. So when I caught you and I, with all my strength... Lloyd, you monster! That's why I was telling you to let go of me, you absolute idiot. But I swear, everything about you felt like a guy. You remembered how it felt? A statement as incriminating as it is insulting. Guys, I did not mean it like that. What's the big deal? It's just a little hands-on experience. Oh, Lloyd. You're blowing this out of proportion. I didn't have any ulterior motives. Lloyd, you monster. Alright, Sully, just so you know, I start my morning off with my regular practice routines, okay? So be a doll and make sure to wake me up before 5 AM. Oh, but I don't really have another bed. Want to sleep in mine? I'll pass. I know I've caused you trouble by dragging you into this, but thank you so much. Without you, things may not have ended as well as they did. We're just glad everything worked out. None of us were expecting Ilya to do what she did, though. It certainly was a shock. You know, I think I can relate to Sully a little bit. Before meeting Ilya, I was just another person who'd lost their way. You okay, Risha? Ah yes, it's nothing. Looks like Sully will be staying with Ilya for now. I'm sure she'd love for you to visit if you ever find the time. Alright, guess we'll take one last quick trip to the troop again, to see if they have anything new to say. I'm not sure how it happened, but the troop is apparently taking on another member. Well, whoever they are, they must be especially talented to have gotten Ilya's approval. I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. Hey, I heard you guys managed to resolve everything. Yeah, fortunately. The situation did proceed in an unexpected manner. Yeah, no kidding. Ilya's always been the forceful type. Reminds me of back when Risha joined the troop and Ilya... No. Huh? Did he just slip into a flashback on us? Troop leader seems to always have his hands full with Ilya. To think that the Stalker was a young girl. At any rate, we're currently trying to figure out how to deal with Ilya's sudden request. But I suppose I don't take issue with her joining the troop if Ilya insists. After all, it's Ilya's sudden insistence that got us Risha too. Just realised there are actual posters for the Arkansas performance. Alright, anyone else here we can talk to? Can't just keep eating pastries in here, please. Into the trash they go. We don't have any performances today, so I'm doing a thorough inspection of the stage equipment. Doubt I'd have much time to get it done otherwise. looks like that is everything for now. So the next quest we'll be doing is going to be the main one at the police station, but that will be next episode. So thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode is coming out. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye bye for now.